Hey guys, how are you all doing? My name's Krish and I'm a 4th year medical student currently studying at the University of Nottingham. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to make flashcards in ANKI. This is the second part of my ANKI tutorial, so if you haven't checked out the first part, go ahead and watch that first and then head back onto this video. This video is the most highly requested video I've ever had, so without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Pull up in the gold I'm leading. But them other man ain't feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay.
So let's start by creating the decks. I normally create nested decks, and what this means is that I'll have the individual topic listed underneath the overarching module, which is then listed under the year of the med school. Kind of like having folders in your laptop. So first of all, you can see the year that I'm in, which is CP2. Underneath this is a list of my modules, and within each of these modules is a list of topics. This really helps with organization since I can keep each card within its respective topic. This means that if I want to, I can study each topic individually or as an overarching module. I can even study as an overarching year if I want to. Now, let me show you how to create a deck. Start by clicking the Create Deck button. Then you can write the deck name in over here. Now, if you want to create a subdeck like I have, then you can do so by using the colon button. You have to use the colon button twice, aka using a double colon, to indicate a subdeck. You can use the double colon as many times as you like and make as many subdecks as you wish to. Okay, so now we've made the decks, let me show you how to create the different types of flashcard. I'll show you an extract of the website Teach Me Anatomy, and for this example, I'm going to be using Teach Me Anatomy as my resource. I will be making flashcards based on neuroanatomy today. So first of all, I'm going to navigate to the desired deck. Then I'm going to click Add, and that will open up a new window to add the flashcard in. I'm going to open that window to the side of my notes, and I'm going to create a basic card. I'm looking to make a question with a one-word answer. I will start by putting in a tag for the card. So in general, this will be the overarching topic so that I can easily reference it in the future. Here, I'm just going to type in the question and its respective answer into the front and back sections of the card, but if it's appropriate, feel free to copy and paste it from the resource of your choice. The front part is the question and the back part is the answer. So here is an example of what this looks like. Pretty simple, right? Okay, so now we've made a basic flashcard. We're going to move on to one of the more complicated flashcards, and the flashcard that I use most, the close deletion card. I will be using specific keyboard shortcuts for this, using the ANKI God Mode add-on. Now, if you don't know what that is, I highly suggest you watch my previous video, linked in the description below, just so that you can understand the basics of ANKI. So for this type of card, I'm going to essentially copy and paste a larger amount of information and just blank out the keywords. So we'll start it in the same way. For this example, we're going to take a look at the caudate nucleus. So I'll start by opening the desired deck and pressing the Add button. Make sure the card is in the basic card type and fill in the tag again. Now, here I'm just going to copy and paste the information into the top front section. So here I'm going to blank out all the keywords by using God Mode shortcuts. I'm going to start by highlighting the words and then using the keyboard shortcut Command and E in Mac or Control and E in Windows to create a new closed deletion. In this example, I've identified 5 keywords which I want to be tested on. You may notice that every time I'm pressing Control and E, you'll see a number pop up in front of the word. This indicates which card it will be shown in. You can then use the colon symbol again here. Using a double colon after your keyword indicates what will be shown before the answer as a hint. So I find this really useful for multiple choice style questions where there are multiple options and I have to pick one out of them. Here you can see me typing in options of medial or lateral, the answer obviously being lateral. You can think of the colons as supplying you with a hint. Leave the hint after the 2 colons so you're more likely to get the answer right. Here you can see just how the cards will look. So in essence, I've made just 5 cards using one small paragraph of information. However, this is powerful, but the real power of closed deletion comes with the next keyboard shortcut, which is Command and S or Control and S for Windows. These combine key terms into a single card. So you remember the numbers that I talked about before the keywords, right? Well, those numbers tell you what card they will be revealed in. If you make those numbers the same for any keywords, they will be shown at the same time in the same card. You can either just change those numbers yourself, or you can use Command and S to add the selected keyword to the same card as the previous one. Here you can see me using the keyboard shortcut and also editing the number of the cards. Here's an example of what it will look like. Notice how the ones with the same number are all shown together. That was a bit more complicated to explain, so now let's move on to the third type of flashcard that I'm going to show you today. So for the final type of card, we're going to be going through an image occlusion card. These are perfect for diagrams and anatomy, where you need to blank out the labels and understand what the diagram is pointing to. So let's start this in the same way again, making sure we're in the right deck, pressing add, and then putting in the tag. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to my resource, and I'm going to screenshot or copy and paste an image from the website. Once it's copied to your clipboard, we need to add it into a card. So let's click on the image occlusion button. It should automatically pick up that you have an image in your clipboard and automatically populate the card. It might be glitched like mine and start off in the corner, but you can just scroll so that it's all in your view. Now make sure you've selected the rectangle tool. Use the rectangles to cover up any labels you may want to hide. Each rectangle will create its own separate card. Now let's go on to the next tab and fill out the tag section. If we've already done this, then it should already be populated here. You may also want to put a heading section here, for example, basal ganglia anatomy. If you don't wish to put a heading here, then all you'll see is the picture without any text. I normally like to put a heading just to put some context to the picture, and it makes it easier to search through your picture if you want to reference it later on. Now we're done with this card. Here's how it looks like in a preview. Everything will be hidden and one rectangle will be removed to reveal an answer. So that's been a quick overview on how I create my ANKI flashcards. If there was anything you didn't understand, or if you have any questions about ANKI or med school or even life in general, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video and if you're still here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button and hit that notification bell icon, just so you're notified of my future uploads. It's free and it really does help my channel out and helps me with my future uploads. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.
On the key on the ball when they needed me. They never played me before, now they're feeling me. Diamonds, I know she adore when I'm dealing them. I'm rolling heavy, don't try to press. Make you ugly like Bay.